Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Taking a look at Minnesota. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And this is a team they'll see a lot of, 4 times total this season. The first game went their way. We'll see if they can push it to a 2-0 lead tonight.
Yeah, getting the W in this second one would send a clear message about the dominance they expect to have in the matchup.
For 3.
And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance. And coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing. But leave no doubt, the three-pointer is here to stay.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Suggs throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Van LaVine with the slam.
Yeah, this is a little bit of showmanship right there, from his nifty handle to the way he finishes. Nicely done by Zach.
And Suggs throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Minnesota's head coach. He's concerned about Kevin Love's ability to control the boards at both ends. Coach said this is a guy who once averaged 15 rebounds a game in a single season. If we want to compete on the glass, we're going to have to bring multiple players and bring the fight. There's a reason that Kevin Love's middle name is that of the late, great Wes Unseld. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's LaVine. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Oh, wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Pass to Muresan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Suggs. He's got 9. Top of the key, McDaniels. Here's Suggs. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's deflected.
And that's the big reason why Muresan's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with the frame and the long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with.
Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Minnesota with the ball. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know that Zach LaVine has tremendous hops. Nice finish.
Pass to Avdia. Traps in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Mirasan. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
And here's Wiseman. They set the pick. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Timberwolves.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wiseman. Stolen by Levine. To the middle. Here's Mirasan. From outside the arc. They get the rebound. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota with the ball. Now here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is what's evolving over time, right? Markelle Fultz running the pick and roll, such a precise play.
He got it up. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points.
Your Timberwolves dancer.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, they've also done a great job of getting penetration, constantly driving to the rack and getting points close.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And finished off by Avdia.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Oh, and you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Doris, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest, where many people believe he should have been the winner.
Here's Nowitzki. Denver passing it around. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota leading by 7. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now Suggs. He's got 11. That one good for 2. Suarez got his first 2 points of the night.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Holmes. It's tipped. Diallo with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Diallo's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
DeRozan in the corner. It's intercepted. To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Miroslav. It's stolen by DeRozan. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Timeout, Denver. Here we go. It's time to show you see why you paid. Let us hear it, man.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I think this is someone you have to account for in transition. Seth Curry does a great job getting into open space.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to Fultz. With the drive. And finished off by Fultz.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Here's Mirasan. He's covered by Wiseman. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Wiseman with a wide open look. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Every time you put Kevin Love in a screen and roll situation, he's so smart at making the right decision.
Fultz looking around. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Zach LaVine.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one is good. Fultz has got 6.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Wiseman. Fires the 3. And that one is off. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 12.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Nora. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Green taking his time here. Kicks it out to Love. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has finally said, okay, I need to make the three a more significant piece of what I do.
And offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Back to Levine. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. Suggs with the steal. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance. Knocks down the 3-ball. Avdija got 8.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Pass to Nora. Timberwolves passing it around. Wiseman with the ball. And here is Suggs. He's got 15. Shot clock at 5. Now Wiseman. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And Levine throws it down.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach Levine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
A different look for Denver. And so it's Minnesota with it. He takes it in, and Suggs throws it down.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Here's Curry. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And Suggs throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Holmes down low. Pass to Beverly. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Minnesota making a switch here. Holmes, that's a screen. Clock at 4. Here's Gordon. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves leading by 16. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good on the triple. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Diallo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots. Wiseman with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Shakes him. Nice move. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry, and it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 6 points.
That is a Seth Curry shot. He has the in-between floater game that every guard in the NBA must have.
Wiseman with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Stolen by Beverly. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead, up 19. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. There's the try.
Oh! Wow. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Down low. Here's Murasov. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
There's the screen. Here he goes. Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Pass to Murasov. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Levine. Clock at 6. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
For 3, Levine. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Here's Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
That's insane quickness by Zach Levine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
Doris, there's much argument over how the MVP award should be decided. Whether it's stats, time on the floor, the intangibles, with a winner, with a loser. What criteria do you use when you vote on that award?
Well, there's so much that goes into this because, number one, how skilled are you? You have to be one of the most skilled players in the league, in my estimation. Number 2, how much do you influence winning? But the fact of the matter is most MVPs finish in the top 2 or 3 in their respective conferences. So that's another criteria. I'm just going to say this to you. I will actually poll NBA players as I come across them in the season talking about these awards, these first, second, third team All-NBA, because they're the guys lining up opposite and know what goes into what these guys do.
Pass to Wiseman. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Nuggets. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Denver with the ball. For 3, Levine. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
You know, I like that mentality by LaVine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Timberwolves leading by 19. Drives to the hoop. Crossed up the D perfectly.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Muresan tries again, and it's good on the layup.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
James Wiseman. That's his second personal foul.
A free throw drop for DeRozan.
You know, to me, one of the real pleasurable aspects of watching DeMar DeRozan work, this guy's footwork is something he's developed, and it's on point.
Driving inside. Good saving. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Off target with his three.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Muresan. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Stolen. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And the foul called on Danny Green. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Fultz. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great...
Show you how I win the Rockets, where I keep it solid. Real lavish, I'm mania, I blow 'em out the water. I ain't catching your misses if you can't hit the target. You complaining too much, so baby, beg your pardon. Ooh, I'm on my body in a supercharger. 100% dumb, I go so... Had to hop up in the function just to get it started. Keep making this music, don't care these records charted. I'm just living for the village, I'm a little father. Put on for the ones I call mom and call father. Pray I find a good woman to give me a...